Hi, this is Dr. Danica Watson. I'm going to take you through phase 1 of the balance progression. So in phase 1, we're going to be working on static activities where you're staying still and not moving on firm and foam surfaces. And so in this stage, you want to think about activities such as standing on grass or standing on gravel or standing in an area where there's not a lot of light. For some of you, you may find this phase very easy. You may also say, well, I came because I have a hard time walking, but standing still is no problem, so why would I need to work on staying in one place? It's important to remember that we're setting that firm foundation for the other 4 phases that we'll be going through. So this is just phase 1, and we'll be going through phase 2, 3, and 4 that will gradually get harder. And so we want to make sure we have a firm foundation before we move on to those other phases. Others of you may have a very hard time in this phase, and we just want to encourage you not to get discouraged. Even though the phases do get harder, we're going to make sure that we progress at your pace and make sure that you are gaining balance in each area. So we will make sure this is set just for you. Every balance program is going to be individual to make sure that you're feeling more confident with your balance. So in this phase, I want you to go through it with your therapist, and we're going to be setting 2 functional goals. So a functional goal could be anything that you want to do to make sure that you're being more active throughout the day. So this could include that you're going to walk to your mailbox 3 times a day, or it could include that you're going to walk 15 minutes consecutively each day. Or it could maybe just be staying out of the bed for more than 5 hours, or not watching TV more than an hour. So anything that you can think of to make sure you're being more active is our goal with these two objectives that you're going to set with your therapist. On the next page, you'll see that you have your calendar. And so with the calendar, we want to make sure that each day you complete your home exercises and your functional activities, you put a check mark. Don't feel like that you need to check it every time. We want you to be honest, and this is going to be a good guide to make sure that you're being compliant with your exercises, but also making sure that you see value in what you're doing. So if you're not checking, then we need to have that discussion with you as to why these exercises aren't something that you're completing. So we want you to be honest with us, but we are going to be checking at each session. The next page is actually a survey to see what is going around in your house that we could change to make you feel safer or more confident. So if you are in a very low lit house and you need to add a night light, then it may be something that we need to look into. Or if you have a lot of rugs that you continuously trip on, or that your husband is tripping on, it may be a good idea to remove those. And so it's just a checklist you can go through, and we want you to fill that out and discuss that with your therapist. So your therapist will take some time to go through phase 1 with you and set your goals with you and set up a home exercise program for you today. But we're excited that you're embarking on this journey, and we know that this program will be helpful for you if you're consistent with it and as long as you are being compliant with all your exercises and your functional activities. But we're excited to see how much progress you make, and we'll let you work on phase 1 now.